So, Uppy, great trip. Thanks again to Billy Quinn. Loops, love you, buddy. Uppy's World.
Party time. Excellent. Soupy style.
Man,
What a trip.
bro.
Oh, no. So it meant a lot, actually. So a couple days into the trip, and this is why this trip was, for me especially, was so amazing because of the timing of this. Like, you know, I haven't seen my folks back in Newfoundland in a while. They've always come they've been to Newport a bunch of times since, you know, Izzy and Beckham were born. But this was pretty special to me to get to go home and piggyback it on this fucking epic golf trip. So, you know, on the way there, we were supposed to stop there and have a little night out on a Saturday and, you know, show you guys the town. But then we'd had to get up real fucking early the next day and you know, hit Ireland. And anyway.
We did the right way.
But what I did do was, you know, I piggybacked where Billy was going to drop me off. My kids were coming up, got my parents there, and I was going to do a family trip. Well, midway through the trip, I convinced you guys, and it didn't take much, that you guys are going to stay the night
Billy,
too, right? It was like, Billy, can we stay the night? You got anything going on? And sure as shit, it's Monday. So I'm like, fuck, Monday. Like, God, if it was last week, we got George Street Festival, which is an amazing festival, music, everything. We just missed the Lumineers by a week. And so I text my boy, Chris Ryan, who's a fucking legendary local musician. He's got his own fucking Instagram, and we posted about him, and we'll share some of his stories and stuff. But he's a great dude. He's played at my cousin Ryan and Amy's wedding before. A great guy. So I hit up him, and I'm like, listen, we're coming to town. I need to get this crew screeched in, and I need to get them a fucking place to drink beers. He's like, buddy, I'm playing at Shamrocks Monday night. I'm like, what? Perfect. Fuck. Okay. Now I need to get him screeched in. Where do we do that? And he's like, we do Christians. So Christians is a legendary oldest local bar on George Street, which for people who don't know, there's 27 or 30 bars on this there's nothing but bars, 3 fucking streets. And this guy in there called Skipper Louie
this guy's a legend.
He's a legend. He's got, what's very special about him is, his personality's one. It's his own bar that is fucking super, intimate and has tradition there. It's been around since the 80s. But he goes through a ceremony called getting screeched in, and getting screeched in, now, people don't know. He's done over 7 million.
7 million or 3 million?
Let's just keep it at the number's astronomical. It's pretty special. Every night he'll do sets of 30 or 40 people in a row. And what's special about him is he's got a fucking photographic memory with names, places you're from, and he goes around in this bar, and whoever's getting screeched in kind of huddles in the middle. It's a 9 o'clock sharp experience. And he's got Screech, which is a fucking Jamaican rum that is like this old rum that people used to drink in Ireland. And he's frying up bologna, which is hilarious because he's like, if this is in Italy, it's called salami. If this is in, Mexico, it's called whatever.
And he goes, for you vegans and vegetarians, don't worry because there's no meat in this anyway, so you guys are okay.
He's like, in the U.S., it's called Spam.
It was great.
But so, and he talks about the history of Newfoundland. He talks about his experience of Anthony Bourdain coming into his bar, which is Christian's Pub, and changing his life forever because it played on, unknown places or whatever, to millions and millions of people, and changed, the course of his business and all this stuff. And he just said, like, these epic days I spent with Anthony and, God rest his soul, and all this stuff has changed my life, and food and culture and what Newfoundland is to our people, and welcoming you guys here for the first time. This is a very special event. And so you basically do this shot of Screech, then you eat some bologna, and then he goes around, he's like, now my son caught this fish a year ago. It's a special fish, and it's frozen. So he's kissed a lot of people, probably more than some of you, players out there. But we're going to go around, we're going to kiss this codfish. Don't have to if you want, but you should if you want to be. And then so everyone kisses this fish, and people are taking videos, and then when it's all said and done, like the tunes come on, and it's fucking just this atmosphere in there, and everyone's holding their little, they got like a diploma. Like a screeched in diploma.
It's sick, man. It was sick.
And I had, Christina was there, Obes, Loops, Billy, my cousin Ryan was there who helped me put it on, and Lily, my nanny. And then so we just piggybacked this into like Shamrock's bar, where we get up on stage, first fucking song in there, and play fucking Wheat Kings, baby, by the Tragically Hip.
That was sick.
People are like fucking cheering. It was great.
I've seen Uppy happy in a lot of different places, boys, around the world. And in London, he was happy. I've seen him happy. In Vegas, I've seen him happy. In Hollywood, I've seen him happy. I've seen him happy in a lot of places. You were generally at the fucking Shamrock. You had a fucking smile on your face the whole fucking night.
Great.
Chris Ryan, Guy blew my mind, bro. He went from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air intro song, tag teamed in with fucking Wonderwall. So he went from like in West Philadelphia, born and raised, into
Wonderwall, back to it.
Back and forth. I'm like, dude, that blew my mind. And then he played fucking Teenage Dirtbag. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
Yeah,
and this whole place was going buck diddy.
Yeah.
And a Monday night in Newfoundland doesn't matter because the people were out full force. It was unbelievable. Dude, I want to go back.